here, Mundu. Story the baby is practicing her talking this morning, specifically with the word Eden. Yeah, Eden. You're really struggling to say Eden. Eden.
You say hi, Eden.
Yeah.
Hi, Eden.
She's doing really well. She's been practicing those tones and she's getting really good at saying Eden. Yeah.
That's a good one.
In the early days, we did think that Eden was going to be one of Story's first words. And it turned out to be, actually, because I don't know if you remember when Story went 6 months and she was sleeping in bed, she did actually say Eden along with Nan Nan and Mum Mum. We are now going to head off just for a walk through the village. We've loaded up Story's pram with the recycling and the rubbish underneath so that we can carry it all in one go. And we're going to take it all down there, go for a little morning walk while it's still cool. And who are we going to bring with us? Are we going to bring Eden? Are we going to bring Eden? She's ready? Yeah. Wrong way, we're not going in the car, we're going for a walk. Oh, you're disappointed. Look at this multi-use vehicle. We've got our recycling here and here, and a rubbish bag there. Don't have to carry anything. Don't even have to carry my baby. She can go right in there with the rubbish. Are you in the green machine today?
The garbage truck.
Yeah. No, she's fitting in it now.
Yeah, a bit better.
Yeah, in the big girl ride. The Story's finding this restraining bar very, very entertaining. She doesn't get to go out in this pram enough.
We're off on our walk around the village. Eden hasn't been out for a few days. Today's just going to be a simple day at home. When we get back, we're going to have breakfast in the garden because it's a really nice temperature at the moment. And currently, there aren't many flies out. Some big bunches of grapes growing here. They go all along. How's the laden down pram?
It's heavier than it looks.
You're having to contract the core there, see, to get up the hill. I'm not sure what these are growing here. I see it quite a lot though. In Thailand we had a field out the back of our house and they used to grow tapioca and that looked a bit like this, didn't it?
Yeah, it looks exactly like that.
It grew really tall, but I don't know if that is it or not.
I don't think it is.
No, it looks a bit different. Rubbish drop. Eden, you're setting all the dogs off. Made it to the recycling bins.
In the time that we've been on this walk, I've already seen 3 vehicles carrying grapes. It must be grape harvesting time. I presume it's about to get quite cold coming into middle of September soon, I reckon. They probably need to pick them all now or they'll all die off. From what I can remember from last year though, September was still nice and sunny and warm. Looks that way too now. Yawning, looking a bit sleepy in there. Eden's on a short leash today. She still, after all these years, cannot be trusted near roads. Especially when she starts getting hot, she just pulls in any direction. And if she didn't have a lead on, she would just run in front of traffic. Look at these beautiful puffy clouds in the sky. This is like the perfect kind of sky. Sacha and I were talking the other day about how quiet it is in central Portugal and how underpopulated it seems to be where we live and around all the central regions and generally outside of the cities. There are so many unoccupied houses and so many abandoned buildings around. A lot of the population is much, much older. And it does make you think about the current generation that lives here. We were saying that I wonder if all the younger generations that left Portugal to go and work abroad would come back in the next 10, 20 years and repopulate these old towns. It'd be interesting to see if that happened. I have read that the economy in Portugal is recovering gradually, so that's good. And it is popping up on a lot more tourist radars, isn't it, Sash?
Yeah, definitely.
As of from when we first started looking about Portugal until now,
Yeah.
You see so much more.
I think on this walk we've seen more tractors go past us than cars.
Definitely.
Which is quite cool.
I do think that despite what some people might think of the current situation here in Portugal, we are here in a bit of a golden period because Whenever we used to talk to people about living in Thailand, they always used to say to us, oh, in the early days, I could walk around a town like this and nobody would be around, no tourists, it'd just be me and my wife and my family. And it wasn't overpopulated. Now I feel like we are here in Portugal at that time, just before mass tourism hits, just before things change and start getting more busy. I like the fact that we've seen the progression and we can be here at this point now when it's just peaceful and just us. And what a great period of time to bring up baby Bean, eh? In a peaceful environment. Yeah, we can teach you about the world. Right, let's have some breakfast. Eden's ready to go in. Breakfast is being prepared and is well and truly on its way. And I am going to try out this new coffee we bought from Brazil. I like my coffee beans to taste a bit citrusy, so this one says acidity is quite high. So I think it'd be quite nice.
Jay's taken the breakfast out already. When we got back, Story actually went straight down for a nap. She was rubbing her eyes and looked a bit sleepy and she's fallen asleep straight away. So she is currently napping. First taste of the new coffee.
That's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
better than the normal one?
It's the perfect coffee. We should stock up on this one because it was limited edition.
Oh.
What have we found on the bush?
Horrible spider.
Where?
It's like yellow. It's got a yellow body.
Oh wow. I've never seen a spider like that before. Well, breakfast outside was a bit chillier than expected, wasn't it? But still, it's got nice and sunny now. It feels nice out here when you stand out in the sun. Speaking of enjoying the outside before the summer goes, we have actually got a new thing that we're going to hang under the tree. So when that arrives, I'll show you putting it up. I think that's going to be really cool for the garden.
Story.
So it's kind of like the hammock, but different. So we'll show you when that arrives.
Oh, also though, bad news. Those things that we're waiting for at Lisbon Customs, one for me, one for Jay, they both got sent back to the senders.
Yeah.
So
that is ridiculous. So we waited 90 days and we were sorting out the paperwork pretty much every single week.
Yeah.
Sending them documents, everything they asked for. And then they just said, sorry, the time's run out and we've sent them back. So don't know what we're going to do now. Just lost them.
Yeah, it's a shame.
What a waste of money.
Back inside, I'm going to go check on the bean. Hello. I knew you were awake, but I didn't know you were sitting up playing. That's very nice. You good girl. Whee. Hi. Good girl.
We've come back outside again. Let's make this hammock a bit more comfortable. Hey Story, it's starting to get a bit wintry, isn't it?
We've got a cosy little nest here though.
Yeah. Yes, there's Eden over there. There she is. Sacha's challenged me with the task of trying to get the pear off the pear tree, which is over there outside the garden. So I'm going to jump up and try and get that in a second.
This is my hammock eye view of this gorgeous little baby. Hello. Yeah, hi. It's nice in here, isn't it? Nice and cosy and soft. Yeah. Here comes Daddy with your bottle. Yummy.
No. Don't throw it out. If you don't want it, don't have to. This is the pear I'm supposed to go and get. Well, that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. It was really low down. Let's check on the land at the back of the house. See how overgrown it is. Pretty overgrown. So all of this here I'm standing in is actually the landlady's land. And she said we can grow things here. But let's be realistic. I don't think we're going to do it. I know it sounds like excuses, but we don't have the tools either. Like the guys next door, they're obviously growing quite a lot and they have tractors and they have proper ploughs and machinery. We have none of that, all the knowledge of how to use them. What's happening here in the den? Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, you look like you're enjoying that Story. That looks very comfortable. And I brought my belongings, as usual. There's my nut. There you go. One organic pear from the tree. Biological. What do you think? Is that like the one behind the shop? She wants it. It's like your dessert.
It's not right.
Is it really? Oh, it's really green, isn't it? Did a leaf fall on you?
Yeah.
You cute girl. Story's just reading her peekaboo book, doing her advanced flap opening. It amazes me how she knows that this flap goes downwards like that, whereas all the other ones go sideways. She knows exactly where to reach for. Yeah, good girl. There's a page. This one opens sideways. The doctor is very impressed at your ability to open flaps. Ta-da! I actually spent about 25 minutes earlier just repairing some of her old flap books that she'd ripped to pieces. If I leave her alone with these books for too long, she thinks everything's a flap and starts finding all the mechanisms and the folds and just tearing them apart. We didn't have much of a lunch today, did we? Just had a green juice each. Yeah. So feeling a bit hungry, but we are getting some inspiration for some more recipes that we can make at home. The YouTube channel that we watch is called The Happy Pair. We've mentioned them before. It's a really good YouTube channel and they've got a recipe book and stuff. And that's where we get a lot of our ideas from. So there you go. Check it out. Story, they're making falafels.
Yummy.
Vegan ones. Looks good.
I did say raw beetroots. Those backpack beetroots is not what we're looking for, really. One raw beetroot, here she is. 200 grams,
Yeah.
it's a medium-sized beetroot.
What a good girl.
There she is.
You gonna try again? Go for it. Okay, I just got a WhatsApp message from my mum and she sent me some pictures and some information from the stuff that you guys have been sending to us in our PO box, and some lovely little gifts there. We really appreciate everything that everyone has been sending us over the last, well, since Story's been born really. We do need to say though that we have actually closed our PO box. It was costing us money every time somebody sent something and it's just a luxury we can't really afford right now. So we've taken the links down for the PO box, but just a huge thank you to everybody who's been like just thinking of us and the personal letters, and it's nice to know that people are thinking about what Story might like and sending that with a personal message. It's been lovely, but we have closed it for now. So if you're looking for the PO box stuff and you can't see it, that's why we've closed it. So sorry about that. Story is very grateful for everything. Yeah. It's your dinner time. You're so sweet. I know we mentioned this the other day, but Story's vocal range is so good now. Today she actually said, baby. We were like, whoa. Very clearly she just said it. We didn't catch it on camera. Out of all the burbles and gurgles she was making, all of a sudden it just went, baby. We're like, what? Do you remember saying that, Story? Earlier today? Baby. I don't think she's going to play. What's this?
This is broccoli, sweet potato and chickpeas.
Good girl.
It is approaching dinner time here in Portugal for us. Story is actually in bed, isn't she, Jay?
Yeah, she was so tired. She skipped her afternoon nap, so when she
did.
finished her milk, she was like, she's in now though.
Yes, she is fast asleep. I cooked a chilli yesterday, didn't I, for dinner?
Yes.
But you didn't see that. But it is the classic 3-bean chilli, and tonight Jay's added a cup of soy protein to it. With it tonight we're going to have some wilted spinach that I'm going to cook with some garlic. And for our dessert tonight I made these. I made some more truffles. They are so yummy and we've actually had them quite a lot since I first made them. They are really, really tasty. While I'm doing that and heating up dinner, Jay's doing a bit of last minute work.
This is one of the websites that we use for selling our footage. It's called Pond5. Any time lapses or slow motion footage or drone shots we take, we try and sell them. In our experience, stock photography and videos has been the best source of a passive income that we've found so far. It takes ages to build up a library, but once you do, you can get like a trickle of money coming in without having to do anything about it. I like using Pond 5 for video shots because their upload system is pretty quick. So this is what I'm going to be doing until dinner time and then probably afterwards. I hope you've had a good day. Don't forget, if you want to see our weekend vlog, you have to click the link up here or go to the description below to become an 8 miler. It's the only way to see the weekend vlog, which we now do. It's the 6th vlog of the week. Huge thanks to everybody who's been hitting that thumbs up button, and we will see you next time. Bye. Put on some music.